So you are sleeping with a great friend's wife.
Correct.
Does your friend know?
He does not.
Does your wife know?
She does not.
And so you're not calling me to ask like, oh God, I've blown up my life and my wife's life, and I've blown up one of my close buddies' lives. It's not why you're calling. You're calling to ask, is this true love or not?
I'm calling to ask because we've talked a lot more about the physical nature of things, and there's been times where we've both had the idea that our lives potentially could be better with that other person, but obviously I don't want to jump into something, or I don't want it to technically pursue something, and then turns out it was just because of the thrill of an affair. I mean, my wife and I, we've had our struggles and our issues pre the involvement of the affair, or my friend almost called it off a few different times.
So I guess the best thing I could tell you, or the right thing I could tell you, is you are so, your questions are so divorced from the reality with which you actually find yourself that it tells me that you've had to construct a world where this is okay. Because if you didn't have that kind of psychological moat around what you're actually doing, you would implode because you become somebody that you could never have imagined you would be. It's like you're in Los Angeles right now watching your house burn down and wondering where you're going to put the new kitchen during the rebuild. You're sleeping
that makes sense.
You're sleeping with one of your closest friends' wives. You're
right.
actively for over a year having sex with somebody that's not your wife, putting her at physical danger, putting her at grave emotional danger. I mean, and what you're thinking about is, man, isn't this going to be wonderful on the other side of this thing? No place in this conversation are we talking about, are these feelings real or not? Not until we've looked your wife in the eye and said, I've blown our marriage up and I don't want to be with you anymore. Not until you've looked your buddy in the eye and said, I've been sleeping with your wife for a year and I'm sorry. And after the ash settles back to earth, then you can ask yourself, okay, are we in a relationship? Are we going to try to build this thing and make it go and move forward together? So until you anchor back into earth, any conversations you'll have are just fantasy. They're just Disney movies. You can't be sleeping with somebody else's wife and trying to see if your marriage is going to make it. So what I'll tell you is at the end of this thing, there's a fire. You can do a control burn right now and try, or you can just wait till the whole thing goes up in smoke, but it's going to catch fire. It's already on fire. But bro, you've got to come back and re-anchor the ground, man. You've blown your life up. And there's a high statistical probability that when the smoke clears, you've got nobody. You've got no friend. You've got no girlfriend. You've got no wife. And then you'll have to choose to do the next right thing amid that ash.